Hi everyone. TheFutureEconomy.ca recently partnered with the Canada Council for the Arts on our second installment of our series celebrating research excellence in Canada. It features the winners of the Killam Prize. In this interview, Mona Kiame, who's the Council's Manager of Prizes, speaks with Gilbert Laporte, Professor Emeritus at HEC Montréal. They discuss why Canada is a leader in operational research, which focuses on organizing and improving complex systems, how math contributes to solving big societal issues, and why our politicians need to listen to science. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm Gilbert Laporte, Professor Emeritus at HEC Montréal.
It is an honor for me to be with you so that our listeners get to know you better. Monsieur Laporte, you are one of the winners of the Killam Prize for 2021. Congratulations. First, in a few words, can you give us an overview of your field of study?
So first, thank you for your kind words. My area of study and research is called operational research. It's a saying that few people are aware of. In practice, what we focus on is the optimization of large systems. Operational research has its roots in military operations during World War II in England. After the war, it was applied to industrial applications, and then to many applications in transport. And today it is applied to many areas, including humanitarian relief, health, and so on. So it is a very broad area. As long as there are complex problems to study, that we can structure them and optimize them, we'll be able to contribute to finding solutions to them.
What does winning an award like the Killam Prize mean for you, your team, and your work?
Well, it is a very prestigious award. I think it's the most prestigious prize you can win in Canada for science. So of course I'm very flattered and honored to receive it, especially at such an advanced stage in my career. I am getting older. And I have to say that the credit is not mine alone, but goes to my collaborators, my students. I've had about 100 students in my life. I have worked with about 400 co-authors on different articles. So we are talking about a big team, and obviously the credit is shared with everyone involved.
How is your field of study relevant to Canada's current and future economy? Tell us about the applications you have created that have contributed to solving important challenges.
So, as I've mentioned, our work is to improve complex systems. For example, we can look at everything relating to transportation. If you look at the major modes of transportation like aviation, railways, trucks, bus, and subway systems, all of these can be optimized. They all have costs and raise critical social issues. And obviously, by improving these systems, we contribute to improving efficiency and the Canadian economy. One of the most interesting applications I was involved in here in Canada is the readjustment of electoral boundaries in the city of Edmonton. There are around 750,000 people in Edmonton, and we were asked to design a division of the city into 12 electoral constituencies that had to be the right size, compact, with the right number of inhabitants in each constituency, and that respected natural borders and that kind of thing. So in 2009-2010, we designed new electoral boundaries for the city of Edmonton. This is something that took them months and months of work. But we completed the task in a few days because we have a computer system we designed to do so.
The world we live in is increasingly complex, with more and more challenges. In your opinion, how do mathematicians support different communities in their quest for solutions to disorder and sometimes even chaos?
I would say that regarding this question of chaos, what my field of operational research brings is order and objectivity, an objective way of considering problems and of solving them using mathematical models and objective data. I think most major societal problems can be solved not only through political action, but also through science. I'm not denying the role of politics. Of course, it is very important that politicians consider the needs of populations. But there is a limit to what politics can do, and there comes a time when you need science, you need structure, and you have to bring an objective answer to complex issues. And if you consider the pandemic we are currently experiencing, COVID-19, you can see that the countries that are facing the best, like ours, by the way, based their decisions on the opinions of scientists. And it is not by chance that we did well. We listened to people who are knowledgeable in epidemiology, to doctors, and we made more progress than our neighbors to the south, who were not as interested in science. So I think bringing science and objectivity into the study of challenges is always helpful.
Tell us about the strengths and weaknesses of Canada in engineering. How do we compare to other countries in this area, and what can we do to improve?
In our field, in computer engineering, in industrial engineering, Canada is a world-leading figure. Montreal is considered the world capital of operational research. We are lucky in Montreal to have one of the best and biggest operational research groups in the world. So we are always at the forefront of everything in this field. To answer your second question, what are Canada's strengths? I would say that one strength that has emerged in recent years is the funding of research. In recent years, our governments have invested heavily in research grants focused on new technologies, artificial intelligence, big data, and more. This made Montreal specifically a global hub for operational research that we would have never become without the massive subsidies from the governments over the last years.
If you had 30 seconds to pitch your ideas to an authority figure, such as the Prime Minister, for example, what would you propose to strengthen research excellence in Canada? And what should we focus on now?
I'd say two things. The first is invest in education. If we want to have a strong society in the future, we need to have a very high level of education. We have to invest in elementary, high school, and university education. Education impacts everything. It is important to have educated people, not only to do research, but to appreciate the nature of scientific research. It is important to have a population that will side with scientists, rather than with people who speak loudly. And the main message I would like to send to our politicians is to listen to science. I'm not denying politicians' importance at all. There are decisions that are political in nature. But fundamentally, they have to listen to science. And as I said earlier, we can see it with COVID-19. Those who listen to science have fared better.